Childhood obesity is a condition in which the child is particularly overweight, and this is measured for the weight and the height comparison. If the weight is particularly more for the height in the child at a particular age, it is contributing towards obesity. The commonest cause of childhood obesity is excess calorie intake versus less calorie expenditure. In today's modern world, there is a lifestyle issue even with children who tend to eat or overeat and also enjoy junk foods. And nowadays there is a sedentary lifestyle even in children who don't like to go outdoors and play, or they don't get enough opportunities to expend their energies.
Usually, children may not complain of vision problems. Older children may complain that they are not able to see the blackboard, or the teachers may complain that the child goes very close to the blackboard to copy something, or he copies from the next boy or a girl. The other signs are sometimes children go very close to the TV to watch them, frequently rubbing the eye, frequently squeezing the eye to see clearly, or occasionally a child may even squint the eye to see clearly. While reading, the children may jump lines or may not write in the single line. So these are some of the warning symptoms or signs which we can say the child may have a refractive error.
Dental caries or cavities are perhaps the most common form of childhood disease in our country, and it is also the most common form of dental disease that is seen amongst children. It would perhaps contribute to over 90% of any dental disease that a child suffers. Then of course there are other issues that arise from faulty habits, maybe gum diseases rarely, but mainly caries or cavities are the most common diseases.
In children, the common problems are, just like adults, they have growing up issues. They get the running nose, blocked nose, and a lot of kids, what they have is when they start going to school, especially daycare and all that, then they meet other kids, and as you know, every other kid has got a nose problem. He's got a runny nose, a sneezy nose. So they all pick up a lot of bugs from school once they start going to school. All these things happen when they start going to school and daycare. So they pick up all these allergies and nose infections and ear infections. And so it's basically a growing up issue. If the child has recurrent ear infection or fluid in the middle ear that does not go away, then the child cannot hear well. And if the child cannot hear well, then they're unable to pick up their education. So we have to do something surgical. So the surgery is more or less a social indication here. It's to allow the child to hear better so that he can be educated better.